Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here in Vegas. A lot of excitement for both teams. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Can they turn it around? The season is underway. This return will take him out as the... Yard line, decent field position as this game gets going. Now the rookie out of Arkansas, here is Mike Washington. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Not a bad way to kick off the year, huh? 11 quick yards and a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They're going to run out of the gun. It is Washington. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Mendoza to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Mendoza going to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's going to be caught. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Washington. He's trying to push his way forward. There is nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Genti. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Play action, Mendoza. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He'll get this out wide. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. That one intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane.
Devon Achane, the ball carrier. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go. Throwing is Willis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
The kicker on for the point after.
And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Throwing, Willis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now Willis. Looking underneath for Achane. And that going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now he's free at the 35. And he will have a Dolphins first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Willis's pass complete to Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Miami.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On first down, it's Mendoza. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That'll be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
By Jeremy Shin. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Willis now to throw. That one out wide to Achane.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches. To throw is Willis. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now facing 3rd down and 10. Willis now to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Willis. He's got his big tight end. Will Casper. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score as Dolphins 21, Raiders 7. Bradley Pinion.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first down, Mendoza. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they stopped with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Mendoza. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to the air is Mendoza. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And we're seeing this all across the league, Mike. These running backs now, they're being used more and more in the passing game, but it's the downfield passing game we don't really see all of them have the ability to do. But in this case, it's a great route, good ball placement, just didn't quite play the ball right downfield, and it's probably a ball he should have caught.
Throwing on third down, Mendoza. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Willis. That one into the hands of Atwell. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
16 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Dolphins.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Willis to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami. Throwing, Willis. And that one incomplete.
up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, in picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Escaping to his left. This is caught 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal. Moving outside the pocket. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Raiders 7. Bradley Pinion set to
Both
kick
teams
off.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Going to start this on the ground. It is Washington. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Mendoza now on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Matt Gay on
Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Dolphins 35. Raiders 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. Pistol snap to Willis. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Willis. Looking middle, and he's got Dulcich. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards to start the fourth. And that's good enough for a first down. On the handoff, this is Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 6. A fake to Achane, and now Willis rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Willis. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The punter, Pinion, sends it away. And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Tight game here in week 1. Trying to see this through to the end, and that's an important first down. Throwing, Willis. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, and here's Mendoza. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Mendoza to throw on first down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
the ball comes out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he's going to be taken down, but it is a turnover. And they get the football just on the fringe of the red zone.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
On first down, it's Mendoza. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down throw for Mendoza. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. That is Josh Uche working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.